RedRoom with Koratine session tonight. Tonight RedRoom with tonight. Tonight RedRoom with tonight. RedRoom with tonight. Koratine session. It's gonna be a great show, man. Tonight RedRoom with tonight. Tonight RedRoom with tonight. RedRoom tonight. RedRoom tonight. RedRoom with Koratine session tonight. Tonight RedRoom with tonight. Tonight RedRoom with tonight. RedRoom with tonight. Koratine session. It's gonna be a great show, man.
Wasting your time, drinking that wine, smoking that smoke, doing that coke, dealing that dope, giving up hope, gang banging, gang banging, gang banging, staying out late, preaching that hate.
Hey, what's good, Ken folks? It's your boy Monty Rogers, and welcome to the RedRoom edition Koratine session. Yeah, we do this every Friday night at 11:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and we just live. So, yo, tell a friend, bring a friend, but we do it right here at the RedRoom edition Koratine session. Tonight's show I have for my special guest will be Jay the Moss Man. Oh yeah, we getting into sea moss tonight, y'all. We're gonna get there and talk about sea moss and how it's good to be healthy with the sea moss and what it do for you and what's beneficial with you dealing with sea moss. And also we're gonna get into the business side of it, dealing with sea moss as well. So hey, if you want to talk about sea moss tonight, and also we would like to go ahead and reflect on the great passing of DMX. Just rest in peace to my man DMX. I remember, man, back in 1998 when he dropped that album. Hey, it was on and popping, man. So I'm trying to tell you, man, I ain't never seen a rapper come in like how he did back in 1998, man, and just killed it with that. Hey, it's dark and hell is hot. DMX, he was the man, dog. So yo, man, we're gonna go ahead and pay tribute to him tonight. Rest in peace, DMX, and also condolences to his family and everything, to all his kids and his wife, his ex-wife, and everything like that, man. So we just want to go ahead and pay our respect and also show some appreciation to the dog, man, because he gave us some great music, man. I think this is a great picture of DMX right here, man. And this is how I feel, because I know that dude right there, man, some of his prayers, even though he had a lifestyle of, dealing with the drugs that he dealt with, his prayers, man, came strictly from the heart. And everyone loved to hear DMX prayer, man. I don't know what it is, but it's like he never even rehearsed them. He was a preacher, but it was just something in him, man, that just gave us the spirit of like, yo, this is a good dude, man. So rest in peace to DMX, man. I want to go ahead and just, do a little reminiscent of DMX, man. If y'all don't mind, man, just pay our respect and everything, man. So I remember, man, when DMX took over MTV. MTV used to have a spring bling and always had like the best parties. And he was like, yo, man, them white folks is doing it big up there, man. So, yo, if you remember this, man, with DMX when he was doing it major, this is how it was, y'all.
What the fuck you gonna do when we run up on you? Fucking with the pro rules, you know what we gonna do. I'ma have to show it. I eat it if we blow it. It's fun up at the moment. That's running with you. After we can't handle, break it up with this mantle. Light it up like the candle. Just as I can't stand you. Put my shit on tape, like you bustin' grapes. Think you holding weight, then you. My dogs go, your dogs go drop, and then we go shut down. First we had a right, had it right. What, baby? My dogs go stop, your dogs go, and then we go. First we had a right, had it right. What, baby? That's a rough riders, bro. And this shot niggas crazy, but you in between. Stop acting like a baby. You'll see people get it too. When you see me spit it too, you know I'm trying to get rid of you. Yeah, no, it's pitiful. That's how niggas get down. Watch my niggas spit rounds. You suck it to the ground. Just for talking shit, fam. Or you think it's funny? You don't know me, buddy. It's about to get ugly. Fucking dogs are hungry. Yes, you know what that means. I'm a boss that green. Time niggas over me. Don't make it a murder scene. Leave my dog alone. Leave my dog alone. Let that dog roam and he'll find his way home. Home of the brave. My home is a cave. And yo, I'm a slave, but my home is a grave. I'm a bull kid, but it's all about the paper. We just bought the papers and now they wanna break. My dogs go down, your dogs go. And here we go. Shot first we had a right. Now they right. Why, baby? That's how rock riders roll. My dogs go down, your dogs go down. And then we go shut them down over them shot. First we had a right. Oh, now they like, oh, why, baby? Actions when I hit y'all niggas hard. Keep y'all niggas hard. Fucking with the dog. Fucking with the dog. Rip y'all niggas raw. Back your niggas raw. Remember me from up north? I had to skate the car. My name is Ring Bell. Pay attention to tell. I make your dog to spell. Ain't hard to tell. Never really wanted it, so the mic get jumped in front of it. I had 16 shots on it. When the niggas about to again. Don't you know who else would spit? It's time to be found by the enemy. That niggas gonna be like no ex-scripted. And my thing is usual. Just never go.
Hey, give it up to DMX, man. Rest in peace to DMX. That MTV was live, dog. I'm trying to tell you, if y'all seen that on television and how everybody was getting it in, man, the thing was off the hook, man. So, yo, that dude brought that energy. I don't know what it was, man, for him to bring that much energy towards the stage, man. And you don't really see a lot of rappers that they bring that energy. Everybody's on the chill, mellow tip. It might be the scissor they sipping on and everything, but DMX energy was out there, man. Like, man, you was gonna feel it. Like, man, you had to sweat at his concerts. I don't know if y'all ever went to see DMX live, man, but he was one of the entertainers that everyone wanted to see live, man, because you felt that energy coming from DMX, man. So I just want to pay honor and respect to him, man. And he died at the age of 50. And that's hard, man. You make it to the age of 50. Because I remember I came up in the era that our rappers was dying, getting killed at the age of 20, 25. So, to make it to 50 as an MC, hey, that's crazy now, man. Now today, man, most of our rappers that we listening to, especially me, I'm old school. All my rappers around 40 or 50 years of age, and they still think they got it, man. Too Short, my man Jay-Z, Ice Cube, all them famous rappers that I used to listen to growing up in the 80s and 90s, they still think they got it here in the 20s, 2000s and everything, man. So, and even 50 Cent, I still fuck with 50 hard too, man. Jay-Z and all them, man. So it's just hard to see, man, X go like that, man. So I just want to keep sharing, you know, because he was a good MC, man. And, you know, we always get some bad news of someone passing right here at the Red Room Edition Koratine session. We had to deal with Chadwick Boseman when he died, man. Then also now, man, we had to deal with DMX, man. It's always a Friday. You know, I don't know what it is about death and Fridays, man, but that fucks your weekend up. It fucks your weekend up. I know it fucks mine up, man, but, you know, it's just something that we got to learn to grow with and deal with. But this is the Red Room Edition Koratine session. I want to go ahead and give much honor and praises to our guests that we will have in tonight, man. We got my man, Mr. Jordan Styles, and he's Jay the Moss, man. He's going to be schooling us on sea moss and by like another 5 to 10 minutes. So I want y'all to go ahead and get prepared for that. Tell a friend, bring a friend, get some more people up in here at the Red Room Edition Koratine session. And you know I got to give it up to our sponsors. So tonight, our sponsors, man, we smoking good. Oh, yeah, we ain't smoking cigars. We smoking that good herb. So I want to go ahead and give it up to our sponsor real quick, man, LA Kingpins, man. Go ahead and smoke like an LA King.
Look over yonder. What do you see? The sun is rising, most definitely. A new day's coming. Ooh, people are changing.
That's right, y'all. Hey, LA Kingpin, man. Y'all don't even know where that came from, man. If I tell you who it came from, y'all wouldn't even believe it. But I'm going to let y'all know. CEO of LA Kingpin, man, is no other but the real Rick Ross, right? It's right. That's right. My man, Rick Ross, is the real CEO of LA Kingpin. So just to let y'all know, when y'all sitting up here watching Snowfall and everything, you ain't doing nothing but watching the autobiography of my man, Ricky Rose. That's all it is, man. The real freeway Ricky Rose, y'all. So it's Rick Ross, the LA Kingpin. That's what we smoking on. That's our sponsor for the night, y'all. We doing big right here at the Red Room Edition Koratine session. Tell a friend, bring a friend. Be here right now, man, because like I told y'all, I will be bringing in our guests to talk about sea moss tonight, y'all. So y'all know how we do it right here at the Red Room Edition Koratine session. We keep the party going, man, and we also bring in the good laughter and good cheer. So look, I'm gonna bring y'all an old school comedian that I grew up watching and idolizing, who I wanted to be like in this comedy game, man. This dude is no other but the legend himself, the late great Robin Harris, y'all. Give it up for my man Robin Harris.
Our time, I've been on. Hey, brother. Want to put your feet back? Look at it. Those big ass feet like that, man. Stand on Broadway, tripping people on Main with your feet. Good looking folks in here, ain't it? Old lady back there with a jerry curl. She's messing up somebody's pillowcase, ain't she? Saw a woman in the back with her hair braided, just like my wife. Hair braided up so tight she can't even close her eyes when she go to sleep. In the bed, sleeping. Eyes wide open. I hate my wife. I ain't gonna need me lying. Y'all can tell if y'all want to. You know what I mean? I hate her. I wear my wedding ring on the wrong finger because I married the wrong goddamn woman. Serious. I ain't gonna need me lying. Shoot, I hate her. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what's up, man. That's the late, great Robin Harris, man. If you want to know where Def Comedy Jam started at, man, it started with Robin Harris, man. Out there in Los Angeles, California, doing the major. He was the one that brung up Martin Lawrence, D.L. Hughley, Bernie Mac, all the greatest that we looked up to and who we want to idolize and be like, man. It started with Robin Harris. Now, he's no Richard Pryor or no Eddie Murphy, but he was going to that level. And I'm trying to tell you, if he did not pass before he did, he probably would have took it on that level as well. So I just want to go ahead and grace y'all with greatness of what I grew up with, watching my man Robin Harris on those late night on HBOs and shit like that, dealing with Robert Townsend and everything. I was just talking about Robin Harris. That's right, see? Bring great minds think alike. That's why I had to put you on out there. Thank y'all, man. Go ahead and keep putting them comments in. Hit me up, man. You want to go ahead and talk up here, the Red Room Edition Koratine session. It's at 757-232-1320. We will be taking calls tonight up here at the Red Room Edition Koratine session. Again, that number is at 757-232-1320. And always, man, put a comment in, man, and let everyone know where to be and where to party at right here at the Red Room Edition Koratine session, y'all. So we're going to keep things going, man. Like I told you, man, DMX, he passed, but one thing about DMX, he was always a people's person. I want y'all to see this interview that he was doing, man, on Drunk Champions, man, when they was getting it in with my man Noriega.
I wanted to fuck.
Yo, don't lie. Don't lie. You fucking bitch. Don't lie. Don't lie, DMX.
We in a bar.
That's the start of every joke. That's the start of every joke. I'm in a bar. DMX walks in. The midget walks in.
And there's a midget, fat ass, not too short.
They all got fat asses. What are you doing for the fat asses?
Well, they're crazy. So
Guys, it's
80 pounds.
My homegirl was like 5'10". I mean, it's all good. We having a good time.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I'm not focusing on
the tall one.
strong she is.
Yeah.
It's not about that. And I'm like, yo, what's up, shorty? Wow. I should have said shorty.
Now that's funny. If you heard what he said, he goddamn was coming at a midget, and goddamn he called her shorty. And you know, now that's messed up right there, man. You got the little ladies of the ATL and everything, man. But to call a midget shorty and think that you're gonna get some play with her, then I know how that night turned out, man. We gonna mix DMX, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, before I bring in our guest for the night, man, this hurt my heart too, man. I grew up watching the legend. This dude right here was the lead singer of Guy. Then came out to do his own solo thing. He inspired greatness and bringing in like my man R. Kelly, which, we can't play his music no more, but R. Kelly was the shit back in the damn days until we find out what the music was really about. But this hurt my damn heart right here, man. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about, and I can't believe that Aaron Hall went this route. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Hey, man, I don't know what happened, man, but when I seen that, I said, I know that's not my man Aaron Hall out here fucking up one of the greatest hits. I done played it on the cap off. I Miss You. And then he goddamn gonna mess up his own damn words to his song. I felt like goddamn Ike Turner goddamn looking at Tina singing Nutbush. I was like, nigga, what? You done forgot the words of the damn song? This nigga, man, I swear, Aaron Hall just yes, he did. He had to pee. Oh, nah, he ain't had to go pee. That right there. What's up, Ed? What's good, homie? Hey, man, I cannot believe that goddamn Aaron Hall came out there and forgot his own damn song. And then he got this said, making love to your sexy ass all through the night. like he came out there and he was the real Eddie Kane. That was the real Eddie Kane that we just seen right there, man. It's a sad sight to see Aaron Hall go down like that, man. So if y'all know what the fuck really happened to Aaron Hall, please don't goddamn bring him on like that no more, man. I don't even know. I think I should play the video one more time because the shit was serious, but so goddamn funny to me, man. But I'm gonna keep things going. I might play it again in the Red Room Edition Koratine session for y'all, man. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and put this clip on real quick because we about to get into our CMOS talk. So hey, if you go ahead, roll up some of that LA Kingpin and goddamn get ready to learn and get something very beneficial for your black health, so we can go ahead and survive what we call the COVID-19 and stand in health. I want y'all to learn something tonight, man. This is my man, Jay, the Moss Man. He's going to inspire us about this CMOS and about the business of CMOS, but also letting us know what's going to be beneficial health-wise for us, y'all. So I want y'all to get prepared and learn something tonight, all right? So, hey, for no other ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring them on in just a couple of seconds after this clip right here, y'all, in the Red Room Edition. All right, y'all. That's who I'm about to bring on right there for y'all, man. So no other longer ado, I want y'all to go ahead and start clapping your hands right now, blowing your horns, or go ahead and give them some love to my man, Mr. Jordan Styles, and you know him as Jay the Moss Man. Y'all give it up for my man, Jay the Moss Man.
Hey, what's going on, Monty? What's going on, baby?
What's good, Jordan? What's good, brother? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm living, man, just hanging in there, man. I just want to start off this show by saying I appreciate you giving folks like me a voice, man, to get my words out there and just, let folks know what I got going on. And then everybody else that you have on, I'm sure they all appreciate it. So appreciate you, brother, for having me on tonight.
Oh, man, no other, man. I'm glad that you, man, first of all, I'm glad that we can be able to fit you up in the schedule. And then, man, I'm glad that we do have you on tonight.
We got schedules now. We
Yes.
now we got roll. What you got a Rolodex where we can't see what's going on, man? You really stepping your game up out here, man.
Nah, man, because I know you are a very busy man. So that's the reason why I'm like, hey, because every time I see you, this is what you're doing right here.
Yeah, man. Fortunately enough, man, I've been doing this really before the pandemic, as you know. I mean, we know each other from comedy. I've been in comedy for some years, but I'm also somebody who's always believed in health. And I stopped eating meat some years ago, and I had gotten way too small, wasn't getting the nutrients and everything. So that's kind of how the CMOS thing spawned for me. So when the pandemic hit, everybody started hitting me up. Is this stuff for real? Does it really work?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Where do you get it from? And, so once you explain and once folks actually get into the system, it's almost like an immediate reaction, especially if you've never really dealt with any real health, supplements or superfoods or anything like that. You know how we grew up, Monty, was it hot chips and the ice cream truck and, whatever it may be. So
yeah,
as we get older, as we start to see patterns and the way we eat and kind of how it affects our body, we start to think, hey man, there has to be something else going on out here. There has to be another way for me to be able to build my immune system and get those nutrients that we need in our body on a daily basis. So this is definitely one of those things.
Well, tell us, Jordan, man, can you please explain what CMOS is?
Okay, so everybody knows that it's sea moss, Irish moss, Chondrus cryptis, whatever you call it. It's basically the ocean-based plant that has 92 of the 102 minerals. And what that does is it cleans the body of any, let's just say, waste. It cleans the blood. It gives you good blood flow. It helps with energy, which is care again. Everybody knows about the whole 92 of the 102 minerals, but I also carry different additives like burdock root, bladderwrack, elderberry, black seed, or what have you, that actually are additives that really give you that supercharged kind of, feeling. And it also helps with drawing more of the mucus out of your body, and it helps with iron deficiency. It helps with erectile dysfunction. It helps with, mental cognitive, I'll jumble up the word, but mental focus. I got to drive my mental but it just helps with all around body health, man. It really, it's not necessarily a food suppressant, but it just makes you feel really energized and full. And you can eat it throughout the day, add it to smoothies, add it to teas and juices and coffees, whatever have. You can bake with it, cook with it. It's very versatile. You can freeze it. You can give it to your children. It's good for their immune system, being that they're going back to school and they're going to be amongst people that we aren't sure who has the virus. And it just gives that little bit of extra confidence for the parents to send their kids back out there. So yes, they can, take it themselves, put in some oatmeal. We old now, so I mix mine with a little oatmeal and all that. So you old, I don't know. You got a little bit more gray than I do. But it has things like, for old folks like us, beta carotene, which feeds the eyes, and it also, for folks that may have say deficiencies for hair growth, it actually helps with the process of growing hair back now. It's a little beyond you, man. I think you're a little bit beyond that. We might even have to get you a wig or something like that. You know what I mean? Just a little something to sit on top of your head. You know what I mean? But but it helps with everything, man, and it really does what everybody thinks and says it does. It just does, man. It's a wonderful thing. So one of the first things people will notice is their energy. It's a mineral called Koratine that attaches itself to your polysaccharide, and it just really helps you feel energized and just good all throughout the day. And if you ever feel lethargic or maybe a little antihistamine, like you need a little something, with the pollen out here in Atlanta, take some of that, and I guarantee you'll start to feel better within at least 20-30 minutes.
I feel you, man. I've been let me tell y'all, I use this product on a day-to-day basis, man. I love the sea moss. I love the bladder wick,
The bladder rack. See, you
bladder
country
rack,
boy, y'all can't get that bladder rack. We gotta
bladder rack, bladder rack. But I
Yeah.
love the bladder rack, and also it's the purple one that you put me on.
The elderberry.
The elderberry, man. That elderberry with some hot tea and a
Yeah.
splash of honey. Oh man, that's off the chain, man.
It does wonders, right?
It does one. So tell everybody about Jay the Moss Man. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody about your sea moss, your product.
Well, my sea moss is a Caribbean-based sea moss. The actual dry plant comes from St. Lucia. We get it, and this is when you were talking about the elderberry. This is actually what a jar of elderberry would look like after it's been prepared. And this is what the actual elderberry, dry organic elderberry looks like here. It's just in dry form, and you add that as much as you like to any of the sea moss. And this here is a black seed that we have. It's just your standard, black seed oil, but just in raw form. And I add that to the sea moss, and that's an antiviral, antibacterial, helps with pain and things like that. And this would be the finished product of a black seed sea moss. So sea moss is the base of everything. And then you just have your additives. Now you also have things like this, which is a burdock root that I haven't chopped down yet. It's just kind of in chunks. I'm turning into a powder, and I add that as well. Burdock root helps balance the insulin in the body. It helps with high blood pressure and things like that. Good skin, good clear skin, and things like that. So you really can't go wrong with any of these. And anything with an additive is just $25, and a regular Irish Gold without any additive would be $20. Now, if you look on the market now, man, it's kind of crazy. People are upcharging like nobody's business.
Yeah, it seemed like everybody, man. Let me tell you, you was the only person I knew that was dealing with sea moss. But after the pandemic, it seemed like everybody got into the game.
Yeah, man, it's just one of those things. Well, it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because again, you have people that are taking advantage of the marketing of people and of a situation where we just want to get healthy, but you're overcharging people like crazy in a time where not everybody has a lot of money to give. So I've always kept it fair. I never started this business to get rich. it was, you know, like I told you before, it mainly started by me just taking it and my wife taking it, and people asking questions, and I'm just fulfilling their needs. So then it turned into something that was really positive for me and my family. So,
Yeah.
and then, you know, you're a consistent, you know, supporter, and you brought me folks, man, and everybody's been satisfied. And one of my main things is, I think one of the things that keep me going is my customer service. You know, I deliver door to door, whether it's your job, your house, you know, the QT, the pilot, wherever you at, I'm gonna get it to you.
Man, I got pictures of you. Like I told you, man, he is delivering door to door. This is him every Monday. I know every Monday this is what you're doing.
Yeah, try to get those packages out at the beginning of the week, man, and make sure everybody gets theirs in a sufficient amount of time. And you know, like I said, it's just been a blessing. And then the only reason why I started making masks and T-shirts, which is, you know, what I have on now, people were asking, man. People were like, "Yo, where can I get a mask? Where can I get a T-shirt?" And I was like, "Wow, people are really, yeah." The shirt that I have here, that was one of the first logos that I ended up using.
Yeah, I remember that logo.
But people were asking, so you know, I said, "Hey, I'll get you a couple shirts." Oh yeah, that's Zoo Miller. Check him out. You know, he's an entertainer, comedian. He has his own radio thing and host. So check Zoo Miller out. But yeah,
I got a
definitely
question for the
positive thing.
audience. They like, do you ship? Tell everybody how you be shipping your stuff. That you
Oh
ship.
yeah. So I ship all over the country, man. And I only charge $5 for shipping. You know, you'll get 2 jars per package, and so if you got, say, 4 jars, that would be a $10 additional to whatever you do buy. Everything gets to you within. Now that the pandemic is basically, you know, the lockdown is slowed down, mail is moving the way it's supposed to again. So you'll get your package no longer than 2 or 3 days. Once you get it, throw it in your refrigerator, let it, you know, cool up, gel up, add it to your smoothie, like you said, your tea,
Yeah.
coffees, whatever you like in the morning, afternoon. Now be careful, because I had a customer that, well, a family member. I like to call y'all my family members, man, because I actually meet a lot of y'all. We actually, you know, I get to know a lot of my folks, man, which is
Yeah.
probably why I do a lot of deliveries. But he had been taking his at night, and he couldn't figure out why he wasn't sleeping. And I said, well, because of the Carrageen and the sea moss, it helps you stay up and it gives you energy. And he was like, you know, that aha moment. So try to balance out and figure out what's good for you and what your body needs, and go from there. But this is actually what it looks like when it's not in gel form. So it's, you know, partially hydrated. This is completely cleaned, and this is what, you know, sea moss looks like. And then I'll take it through its process, and then you get, like I showed you before, your black seed here and your elderberry here. And this is a 16-ounce jar, by the way. This usually lasts you about 3 to 4 weeks in your refrigerator. If you decide to go out of town or you get locked up or something like that, you can put it in your freezer and it'll be ready when you get home.
I understand.
Yeah.
Let me.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna play one of your clips, man. Let everyone know how the sea moss is going down real quick for you. Just
Okay.
give everyone a minute to see and absorb all this information that we get.
Let's see what you got.
All right.
Sea moss. Sea moss scientifically is known as Chondrus crypsis, and it's supposed to have potassium iodide, potassium phosphate, a large percentage of calcium and magnesium. This is why I could fall on my knees on concrete right now at 78. I don't feel any pain. I fall from a standing position. Sea moss strengthen the bones. Sea moss strengthen the brain. The brain. Sea moss have the power to bind radioactivity. Sea moss is powerful. I didn't make sea moss. God did. I just combined sea moss with bladderwrack or Fucus versicolsis, and they make a beautiful combination.
How often should I take sea moss?
Look, drink it as much as you want.
Now look, I take sea moss and I believe wholeheartedly in sea moss, but I'm not dropping on my knees. I'm 6'5". If I drop on my knees, I don't care how much sea moss I take. That shit gonna hurt. But what he says is true. It does all of that and then some. Just to kind of touch back on what these are the juices that you guys are seeing displayed there. These are fresh blended juices. Everything that's on the bottle is what is in the bottle. So you have things like pineapple, apple, pear, orange, mango, strawberry, blueberry, and elderberry, or blueberry, sorry. Sometimes we may put a little ginger, turmeric in there, maybe some sea moss by request. And it's just all health-based stuff, man. And just another option instead of going to the store getting that Arizona tea that has fake sugar and fructose corn syrup and all of these things that give you high blood pressure and diabetes and just a plethora of other, health issues. So it's just another alternative.
Yeah, I'm glad you
and
introduced me.
they're very reasonable, huh?
So I'm glad you introduced me to that alternative stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, we all need it. I mean, we're just so bombarded with fast foods and, just GMOs and genetically modified, this and genetically modified that and no seeds in this. Nothing is really real anymore. So, you have to find different avenues and making yourself healthy, especially with the older we get. And if your family has any pre-existing, you want to try and curb that before, you have to deal with it. So.
It sounds like, man, I don't know. It sounds like we're getting like some major feedback sometimes. Do you think it's?
I just heard it.
So that's what I'm trying to work on, man. Get our feedback going.
I mean, I just heard it now, but it's been clear the whole time for me.
It's been clear for you.
It's been clear on my end.
Okay, let me hook this up real quick. Let me play this and then we can get something.
Okay.
Sometimes I get the feeling that blessings come by the millions. I'm so high, there is no ceiling, and it's a wonderful day, and I feel good.
I think we all feeling good now.
Hey man, you took it back. That was one of my first videos when I was experimenting with the black seed and getting into all these herbs and ingredients and whatnot. Man, you really took it back. I didn't even have labels for my stuff. Then I was putting like a little string with a thank you note on it. You know what I mean?
I know.
Oh, and by the way, that song is done by a buddy of mine called Al Chauncey. Y'all should check him out on YouTube. Al Chauncey has a song, I think it was a few years ago, but it's called I Feel Good, man. It's just one of those feel good songs, so you should check that out. Al Chauncey on YouTube. And on
Al Chauncey on YouTube.
Yeah. I did a Coca-Cola commercial with him years ago, man, and we always kept in contact, man, and he's just really moving up, in the music ranks. So if y'all like good music, check him out, Al Chauncey.
I'm glad you brought up music real quick, man, because I'm still feeling the echo real quick, and I want to give you a great interview because I know you deserve that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Friday mix real quick, and I got to work on this.
Okay.
Let me hit you up with this Friday mix, y'all.
What you got, man?
Who's the DJ?
Get it, Karen Jr.
Yes. This is the big one. Yes. 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 Yes.
Relax.
Yes. It's such a beautiful day.
DJ.
Get it, Karen Jr. My name is my name. Not like this.
All the blessings, all the beauty that you are. Satisfaction is my reaction every time I'm near your heart. Can you feel it? No, you see it. So many people in thank God for the love we share. Even though it's rough out there, no one knows, seems no one cares. You give me hope when none is found. Life
see a little bit of juice, a little bit of the DJ. Get it time, Junior. Moe, bottles of the rose, feel a little buzz, then I'm getting it in. Now me, I get it in, I get it in. Me, I get it in, I get it in. Now me, I get it in, I get it in. Me, I get it in, I get it in. Look, soon as I step in the club, I swear you can feel the attention shift. Start around 12, ended up around 2. I better leave with more hoes than I came here with. I can't be responsible for what I say or I do when I talk intoxicated. Shorty say I told her I love her, but I this morning said I must have been faded. Don't know what you heard about me, but the word about me is I'm no trick, I'm no sucker, I'm no chump. I be in the VIP with my around me saying y'all can have whatever you want. Me, I get it in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Who's the DJ? Every time you have.
As we proceed, as we proceed, as we proceed, as we proceed. Young ho got the block on smash, put the gun to the back and hop on. Young ho got the block on smash, put the gun to young ho and hop on. Young ho got the block on smash, put the gun. Young ho got the block on smash, put the gun. Young ho got the block on. Young ho got the block. Young ho got the block on smash. Put the young ho got the block on smash, put the gun to the back and hop on some.
Who's the DJ?
DJ.
Get it time, Junior.
All right, y'all. Hey, I hope we sound great now. I think I'm feeling the greatness. Let's see if we got the greatness now. Y'all give me a thumbs up or something, comment. Let me know how we sounding right now. But I'm thinking the sound is great. All right, so I put it up in while my man DJ Eddie Kane got it in, y'all. That's the best DJ in the land right there. We live, DJ Eddie Kane. So look, Jay.
DJ Eddie Kane.
DJ Eddie Kane. So, I don't hear no static, dog. It sounds great now.
Awesome. Yeah, it's good on my end too, brother.
Good. So let's keep things going, man. So look, we are informing everybody dealing with this CMOS and everything. So how long have you been in the CMOS game?
For a couple of years now. I caught it before, like I said, I was taking it myself before the pandemic. I was getting a few orders here and there beforehand, and then once the pandemic hit, I just decided to make it a business. I was getting enough orders in where it just made sense, and I started adding to the product line by adding detox teas and CBD coffees and the natural. Man,
I'm glad that you mentioned that. Tell everybody, because you always throw a CBD coffee up in the mix, and I'm a tea drinker, but when you throw that coffee in, something about that CBD. Tell everybody about your teas and also your juices and coffees that you have.
All right, so I was working with a company called Taba. A lot of people may have heard of Taba, but they're a market share, and they dealt with B12 drinks and CBD coffees and detox teas, which clean out the colon and help you get rid of a lot of that waste. And if you want that little small stomach for the summer, along with exercise, everybody thinks it's just about some magic drink or some magic sea moss, or it's really a culmination of everything. A little bit of working out, diet, eating well. So, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, so
you talk about the coffees.
Yeah. So the coffees,
a lot of people think CBD is dealing with. Yes, it is herbs. We talk about
herbs. But it doesn't have the THC in it, so it just basically gives you a body calm. It helps with different types of pain. It also helps with focus. So in a coffee form. So once you take that coffee first thing in the morning, you can add your creamer to it just like you would any other coffee. And then with the tea, it's just a bottle of water. Shake it up, and you can drink it throughout the day. Now, be careful, y'all, because if you're somewhere where you don't feel comfortable handling business, you might be stuck, we're in a bad situation, in a bad place. So make sure when you take your detox tea, be mindful that it does make you have to take care of business, so to speak. So make sure you're somewhere where you don't mind sitting down or squatting over it.
These ain't one of these coffees that you can sit around and drink and think you're gonna go ahead and just do a workout after.
No, the coffee's fine. The coffee is regular CBD coffee. It gives you a nice calm, especially if you deal with traffic in the morning. So it gives you a nice calm. But that detox tea, boy, that's the Mike Tyson of situations right there, man. You start feeling. You already know the movies where you start to bubble up and you start looking around for somewhere to go. That's kind of what will happen to you, especially your first few tries, because you got so much excess waste from everything that we eat that isn't always good. So, I'm a victim of it too, man. I like things that are, my guilty pleasure is chicken wings. I love chicken wings. At one point I was a pescatarian, stopped eating meat, but I had gotten down so small, man. I went from 280 to 215. So everybody thought I was on, some kind of situation, some drugs, something like that, man.
Black people, we always think that.
It can never be good. You got to be you just got out of jail or something. Like, come on, man. I'm trying to change my life over here. The benefit of the doubt, brother.
Yeah.
So, but again, that's just how all this spawned, man. And again, I'm not really trying to get rich off this stuff. I really enjoy hearing stories of people saying, hey man, this stuff helps me sleep better. This stuff helps me, perform better. This stuff just makes me overall feel good. And that's really enough of gratification for me, man. And I'm, it's just, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And then for folks to continue coming back, just really kind of solidifies the whole thing,
Let me tell you this, man.
Hey, listen, real quick, especially since I came here, my story, man, when I came here, I was homeless, living on my car, fresh from LA. So I've always had a kind of a hustler's mentality, to kind of go out there and get it. That's how we met in comedy and everything else in between. So, yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that continues to support for sure.
Yeah, because I love the sea moss, man. Like I said, I've been on the sea moss for a whole year and a half, going on 2.
Yeah.
And, one thing about the benefit of sea moss, man, my energy, man, like how you say, like sometimes, man, I be hitting up Jay at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So yo, hook me up with sea moss. He's like, yo, man, what you doing up? Like, man,
right.
You up too?
You up too?
It must be doing something for us, man. Cause me and you are both up at the same time.
Hey,
I want to go ahead and show this too, man, because a lot of people, they love your product, man, but I want to show them how your product is showing the love right here.
Come pour it in. Oh my God. Come pour it in. What you gotta drive the boat? We're gonna drive the sea moss.
We're taking shots of sea moss. Hey, and that's that full situation right there. You got the black seed, bladder, and the burdock. Look, she don't like the texture. You got your sea moss and she ready to go.
I love it.
Appreciate you. Tell them where we at.
We're at Mimosa Sweet Salon. We do laces, we do lace fronts, sew-ins, all that right there. All of that. So, come see us. We have wigs for sale.
Look, she was just getting one together when I walked in.
Yeah, right? So, we got it all. Come down and come see us.
There it is.
IG is im.so.glossy. Miss Glossy. Holla at me.
There you go.
Lady right there. She's always supporting and sharing and, tapping in. So y'all make sure to go follow her if y'all need some good hair products or just, a good do for the weekend. She's a real good lady, Miss Gloss on IG.
That's what's up, right? So look.
So there's a thing that people are like, yo, real sea moss, fake sea moss. There's
that's what I'm about to get into.
So there's a thing called pool-grown sea moss, which isn't naturally in its natural state. It comes from the ocean. It's been in the ground. You get all that sunlight and the different minerals and things that the ocean has to provide, opposed to in a pool somewhere where it's controlled and it's not as natural as it should be. So that's where you get all the extra benefits from real sea moss. So just be wary of where your supplier comes from. A lot of people are getting it from Asian markets and whatnot. I tend to stay away from those. A lot of shipping routes, a lot of, chemicals in the water and, things like that. So you want to stay towards that Caribbean. I mean, that's why we go to the Caribbean anyway. Clean beaches and clean water and just, for that pristine, situation there. So try to stay towards that Caribbean market for sure.
How can people get in contact with you for your sea moss?
So, people tell me, why don't you have a website by now? Why don't you have a website? Well, because Instagram is my website for the most part. At the end of the day, I guess I will end up getting a website, but you can always reach me here. Let me see, right there. Y'all see that? Well, J _ the Moss Man on Instagram. Felix Jordan, J the Moss Man on Facebook. You can reach me at 404-509-5173. I'm always available. I always pick up. I will always return a phone call or a message, like you were saying, at all times of night even. So this is what I do, and I appreciate all calls, all inquiries, and all that there. It's all welcome. So even if you call with 1,000 questions, hey, that's just knowledge that you can take with you, and I don't mind answering. So 404-509-5173. I deliver in and all around Atlanta. I make everything fresh. So if you call me today, you'll have it tomorrow. Again, I do ship. I usually ship within 1 or 2 days of the order. And again, shipping is $5. And again, just enjoy the benefit. You know what I mean? And like I said, a lot of people are taking it. A lot of people are getting it from all kind of places. It doesn't bother me. It shouldn't bother anybody as long as they're out here getting healthy and taking care of their families and making sure they're going to be here for the long run, you know?
Yes. Hey, I always ask my guests, I asked you this before, but do you have any wise words for the next generation of people that might want to get into CMOS like yourself?
Well, if not even just CMOS, just business in general. If you have an idea, do it. Procrastination probably used to be one of my worst things is, thinking that I had time. And before you know it, you're an old man or you're getting up there in age and you just don't have the energy anymore. You don't have the same drive as you used to, So, and that's not for everybody, but if you have something you want to do in life, do it. Write it down. Practice it like you would that video game, or practice it like you would anything else in life that's important to you. Go for it and get it. And don't be afraid of failure. Actually, strive for failure, because within failure, there are lessons. With those lessons, you can go on to the next stage in life or a business or just whatever it is that you're doing. But just don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Go for what you want in life. And don't hesitate. And everything ain't for everybody either. Some information should be shared. Some information should be kept to yourself until you actually start to get the wheels, moving on that particular thing, because you don't know who's listening. You don't know who wants to take your idea or, who's ear hustling or who just doesn't want to see you succeed. So sometimes it's good just to keep things to yourself. But I think my biggest advice could be just go for what you want in life, and enjoy life at the same time. Don't let life beat you up and,
That's good advice.
Yeah, man. I've been through a lot, bro. So whatever, I hope my little tidbits and whatnot, helps.
Yes, it did. And this has been a great interview right here. And I do want to bring you back on and keep schooling our black people about this CMOS game, okay?
Hey, listen, and if y'all have anything, it's like if y'all contact me on Instagram, man, I always share people's stuff. So whatever you're an independent business owner, you're an author, you're a cement cleaner, I don't care what it is you do. We all are here trying to get it, trying to eat, trying to make our way through this life. So if you have anything you need me to share, I'll definitely put it up. I've got a few eyes on me. So hopefully I can get some attention to you guys and just keep this thing moving and, share the wealth, I guess.
Share the wealth, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and give my man Jay the Moss Man Kelly Riley hand.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you, Monty. Thanks again for giving me a platform and a voice, man. And I greatly appreciate it, man, more than you know. So I'll be seeing you in them streets. You ain't never on this side of town no more, man. You ain't never out here in the Atlanta area or the Gwinnett area. You all the way down here in Timbuktu, man.
I hate the north side, man. Oh, man, that's a drive, dog. That's a drive.
So you've been out there the whole time, even when you were doing hitting stages and all that? You've been out there this whole time?
Yep.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So let me ask you a question, man. How do you feel about your success and how far you've come and how did you end up starting this whole thing, man? Like, Tell the people something. I'm gonna interview you real quick.
Okay, well, you know, man, my success, man, with this comedy alone, man, I started in 2007 at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone. And I was like one of the comedians that just came up and did like one of the first shows and did a great set and continued to do it until I got bombed, got booed off, and just learned, you know, all these
That's a whole
stages of things, man. But I'm glad that I did it. I learned through my failure, I learned through my mistakes. And then also, man, just health wise, man, in 2018, man, I was almost 300 pounds. And I had to get back right, man. Had to stop drinking, had to stop eating the wrong foods, had to stop eating at a time, the late night hours.
Yeah.
And then it just had to start growing, man. And then, man, I just call in these past 3 years, man, my growing stage, man. I started evolving and understanding that I'm a man. So I'm not the same young dude that was like acting a fool back in 2000s and everything. And now I'm 41 years of age. So it's time for me to do grown man shit.
Well, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And there would be times where, you know, I would look at your feed and you'd be doing leg ups. You know, you in that gym, and I'm like, damn, man, I gotta step my game up today. Let me get up and not be lazy, you know, and go get like Monty out here. And then you started seeing the differences in your body, and I could see in your face. You thought you was the shit. You know what I mean? You had a little different smile, a little different swag on. You know what I mean? You put Vaseline on your head and shit, like you was. You thought you, and you was, man. You was doing your thing out here. So I'm proud of you and your growth, man, and where you've come from, and you know, just seeing you do your thing, man. I can't wait to see what's next, brother.
Yeah, man. The sky's the limit for both of us, man. I think that we staying positive, and then also staying in peace, and also, man, we just taking care of our families and our community, man. The sky's the limit for us.
Well, look, you know, I've got a little podcast thing going too, so you know, I'm gonna definitely have to have you on, and you know, but you're gonna actually have to be there in person. You're gonna have to drive yourself down to.
I will.
I don't know, man. I mean, listen, that may be a little much, man. That's like an hour drive for you, man.
Nah, I do it. I do it, man. That's giving me time, man. I can smoke on the LA. Give me that right. Give me a bottle, you know, give me a nice little juice bottle, what you probably making up, then also give me a scoop of sea moss as well.
Yeah. Now, for the people thinking, wondering if I ship the juices, I'm working with a company called Cold Pack right now. So hopefully in the next week or so, I'll be able to ship these. And there's 3 different types. There's this one here. There's a green juice, which is like kale, spinach, apple, things like that. And then there's another one, which is more of a citrus, you know, base. But I'll add sea moss to it by request. If that's something you want, just shake it up and go on about your day. So there's definitely enough here to give yourself some energy, build your immune system, make you healthy. And again, there's burdock root, bladderwrack, elderberry, black seed. What else I got? What else I got over here, Monty?
You got black seed, elderberry.
Burdock root, yeah. So with those,
and in the Irish too, the
Irish gold. So you really can't go wrong with any of those. And I've also introduced dandelion root, which is another one. A lot of people are like dandelion. I used to get those to my mother when I was a kid. So you know, all this stuff really has just beneficial properties to it. I don't really do, you know, flavors per se, like the pineapples and the straw. I'll let other people add whatever they want to it. I just give you beneficial additives that, again, build your immune system and help, you know, aid in whatever you have going on. So most definitely, man.
Most definitely, man. That's what we're about, building that immune system. And like I told you, right here, the RedRoom Edition Koratine session, we all about black health. That's the reason why I'm bringing David Moss, man, in tonight, so he can go ahead and get details about black health for us, y'all. Support them.
And again, and again, it's not about just, you know, sea moss and diet. It's really about diets and getting out there and just doing a little bit of the road work. A couple minutes of walking or a few minutes of sit-ups or push-ups a day really does a lot of wonders on top of, you know, whatever it is that you're putting in your body. It just adds to it. So let this man let Monty tell you, man, he really put in that work, and he showed y'all that, you know, just a little bit of hard work can go a long way. So just imagine a lot of bit of hard work could do for you. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
So anyhow, man, What you got going? What else you got going on this evening?
Nothing, man. I'm about to go ahead, man. We about to go ahead and wrap it on up for the night, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let's get this prepared so everybody can hear it that missed it live. They can hear it on the podcast tomorrow morning.
Last thing, man. Kind of on the DMX thing and just everything involved in that. We have to we got to take care of our folks, man.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of try to stay in touch with the youth a little bit, or just what the young folks is doing. And unfortunately, brother, we are losing a lot of young brothers out here, and young ladies too. You know, there he is right there. Rest in peace, DMX, aka Earl Simmons. But you know, we got to watch out for our folks, man. We got to make sure that our folks are gonna be here. You know, we've lost a lot of legends, man. We've lost a lot of just good legends and entertainers, just good folks, man. Just
good people, yeah.
Just people, man, that just happen to be in a blessed position, and these are people that can possibly change the world for us one day. So, you know, if you got somebody that's close to you dealing with anything, man, whether it's depression, whether it's you know, drug abuse, or whether just whatever, the street life, whatever it may be, you know, try to tap in with them, you know, see what's going on with them, you know, see what's going on with their head, because you never know what a person has going on, you know, or what they're dealing with, you know. So a lot of folks deal with PTSD and depression out here, and us in the Black community, we really don't like to, you know, express those type of emotions because we think it's, you know, it's weak or whatever the case. So just tap in with your folks, so make sure everybody's all right. That's it. I'm long with it, man.
You a good brother, man. And make sure, man, y'all go ahead and support Jay the Moss, man. Once again, Jay, could you please let everyone know how they can get in contact with you?
My direct number is 404-509-5173. Look, I'm getting close to the phone like an old person. You can catch me on Instagram, J_the_Mossman, or Facebook, Felix Jordan, not related to either one, the cat or the basketball player, Jay the Mossman on Facebook.
There you go, y'all. Y'all go ahead and clap it up one more time, man.
Hey!
Thank you, Jay.
Yourself too, man. Clap it up for yourself too, man. Yeah, that part.
All right, Jay, man. Bro, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go and get it in, man. It's midnight right now.
It is. Oh, I didn't even know. The time don't exist to me, man.
Oh, man. I know it don't. Make you go. I gotta go ahead and wrap things up, brother.
All right, brother. Hey, I appreciate you. Take care, man, and I'll be seeing you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
And thanks for everybody for listening, man. I hope it was informative for y'all. I hope to hear from y'all soon. Thank you very much. Peace.
Y'all give it up for my man Jay the Moss, man, one more time, man. Showing man love and also advising us of what to do with the sea moss, but also, man, support his product, man. That's my man right there. I've been on his product for the past 2 years and works wonders, man. I've been doing real good on it, and I always take a scoop at it, man. So, you know, it's always something to do real good, man, with Jay the Moss, man. Yeah, where the red light at? Yeah, I wanted to get the natural feel tonight, man. You know, just being busy and everything like that. So I wanted to go ahead and get the natural feel. So that's the reason why I didn't give you the red light, but it is the Red Room Edition Koratine session right here. And we are acting a damn fool, man, but we learning tonight. And we was dealing with DMX death and everything as well, man. But it's the weekend. So that's how I want y'all to know, man. On the weekend, we all about love. And you know how we do it right here, the Red Room Edition Koratine session. We're about black love. So, yo, it's the weekend, man. Let's get that.
What's up, man? You all right?
Chilling, man. Bird? You know what, man? I think I need to go out tonight, man. All right? Me at the top. We're gonna party for real.
Think all right?
Everything's cool, man. You know, I just need to be around some love, that's all.
You all right?
I'm chilling.
All right, well, come around here, baby. Come on the other side of this gate. I'll show you
man.
some love, bitch. Come on, Dick. Come on, Dick.
Sweating ass
You want to
nigga.
see some love? It's love day. I'm showing people love out here on the court.
You ain't ready for VA.
I got you.
You
I got you right here in the pocket. All right?
All right, my nigga.
That's right, Miko. My shirt is red. That's right. Hey, we doing it big right here, the Red Room Edition Koratine session. I want to go ahead and give a special honor and special thanks to my man, Jay the Moss Man, for being my special guest on here tonight. Also, I want to give major props to our sponsors, man. Our sponsor that we deal with tonight is LA Kingpin. Smoke like a kingpin, smoke the best from LA Kingpins. And also, man, our other sponsor is HP Virtual Media Production. HP Virtual Media Productions, man. If you need to go ahead and get virtual and take care of your social media, you need a company to handle all that for you and also produce a great show like the Red Room Edition Koratine Session, make sure you go ahead and holler at HP Virtual Media Production, y'all. HP Virtual Media Production.
Tonight, Red Room, tonight, Red Room, tonight, Red Room, tonight, Red Room, Koratine Session, tonight, Red Room, tonight, Red Room, tonight, Red Room, tonight, Koratine Session. It's gonna be a great show, man.
That's what's up, y'all. Hey, it's been a great show tonight, man. I learned so much dealing with my man, Jay the Moss, man. If you missed my show live right here on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, don't worry about it because you can catch it on the podcast this weekend. Yes, by noon tomorrow, this will be a live podcast for you to enjoy, and make sure you tell a friend, bring a friend, and share it on the podcast. That's right. Red Room Edition, Koratine Session podcast is on any podcast station at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So if you missed the show tonight, or you want your old friends telling you that they was not able to be up and they was taking a nap and everything and they missed the show, well, don't worry about it. Listen to it on the podcast, y'all, and you share it and you love it like how we did tonight. You just missed it live. It's gonna be on the podcast tomorrow at noon on any podcast station. Apple, Google, you name it, Anchor, we own it. All right. So, hey, it's on Spotify too. Share it and also listen and enjoy. But it is the Red Room Edition Koratine Session. And I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go right now. And remember, tell a friend, bring a friend. We're going to do it again next weekend, next Friday night at 11:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to act the damn fool. And, hey, I have a special guest. I'm not going to tell you who, but we're going to get ready to act the fool next weekend, next Friday night, y'all. So tell a friend, bring a friend right here at the Red Room Edition Koratine Session. Rest in peace, DMX. And also, I got to leave y'all with that Aaron Hall one more time because I can't believe Aaron Hall done slipped like that. So I got to give it to you one more time, y'all. Aaron Hall.
I was just bullshitting. And you know this, man.